Hey guys, lucky-star-shi-roku here, and welcome back to another update vlog. Now, I usually make these vlogs as a little update of what's going on, and I do actually try my best to get one of these out as much as possible, like if at all possible. I would like to get one of these out once a week. I would like to make it a weekly thing. So even if I'm not doing stuff for Let's Plays, I could still get something out to give you a little teaser of what's to come. But as much as I would love to do that, and as much as I would love to get progress done every single time, unfortunately, as nice that be, and as much as I wish that could actually be done, unfortunately, I can't make major progress every single week due to things going slow, due to technical difficulties, due to other things getting in the way. And this update vlog will actually this vlog will the events that took place this week. In this vlog, everything that happened this week is a prime example of that exactly. So I've not got much done. I've not really got much stuff in terms of Let's Plays and getting Sonic ready to go out. I haven't been able to do that much anything at all this week, just because of how crazy my week has been. Okay, so basically, I'm sure you guys have probably noticed the thumbnail already, and no, that's not clickbait. I'll be talking about that in a moment, so no, it's not clickbait. Well, basically, I'm sure by now that you guys are pretty well aware that the Avengers Endgame is coming out very, very soon, which is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Fox really wants to go and see it, so me and the bunch of other friends were just in preparation for Endgame. Now, keep in mind that I don't read the comics. I've not minded Marvel or anything like that. I do prefer Marvel over DC, I will admit. But I've never been a huge Marvel fan, to be honest. I put up with it. It's not something I go crazy over, but it's okay. It's okay. Some movies I enjoy more than others. But that's not the point. The point is, in preparation for Endgame, Fox has suggested that we do a marathon of the Marvel movies over the next few weeks. Oh my god, did I feel like I was in over my head. I took on a task that I don't think I can complete. Which is true, I did. I've gotten out of it now. But allow me to quickly go through what would transpire over the last few days and what would have happened if I had kept on going. So, over the last few days of this week, and would have been next week coming as well, because we're going to see Endgame on Friday, which I believe is Friday. Hang on, give me a sec. Let me check real quick. Endgame, I'm not sure when it actually comes out, but I believe we're going to see it on when is it now? The 26th, I believe. I believe we're going to see Endgame on the 26th. So, in preparation for that, basically, me and the guys just had a marathon over the last few days, watching 3 Marvel movies in release order over the last few days. So, 3 movies each day. So, day 1, Thursday the 16th. So day one was Tuesday the 16th. We watched Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, and Iron Man 2. Day 2, Wednesday the 17th, we watched Thor, Captain America: The First Avenger, and The Avengers Assemble, which I'll admit were quite good. Out of all of those, I enjoyed Iron Man 1 and 4 out of those 2. Then was day 3, which was a Thursday on the 18th, where we watched Iron Iron Man 3, Thor 2, The Dark World, and Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier. I know that these movies don't actually have numbers in them, but I prefer to call them with numbers just because it feels more right to me. Like, I usually have to put a number after it just to make it feel like a proper sequel. Okay, and after those first 3 days, I was already regretting my decision. I already felt like that I'd bitten off more than I can chew. And Fox seemed pretty determined to go through all of this, so obviously I was in a bit of trouble. I had to think of a way to get out of it, and it was, it was not going well. Like, I mean, because I was in a rush. I slept in a couple days. I didn't have time to, because I take a while to get things done myself. I mean, I was neglecting myself. I was neglecting my my tasks I had to do. As a result, I didn't get a whole lot of time to do stuff for YouTube. I didn't have time to prep or anything like that. I was neglecting myself. I was neglecting my duties, and basically, it was starting to negatively affect me in a pretty bad way. And I feel like if I continued, I might have actually fell ill from this. Because of all the late nights and all the rushing round, and yeah, not good. So I had to pull out of it. So I'm out of it now, thankfully. Basically, we're just I've just seen Infinity War, which was brilliant, by the way. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved Thanos. He was a brilliant villain, in my opinion. Loki and Thanos are two of my favorite, probably the best two villains, in my opinion, actually. So I'm all caught up with Endgame. But basically, here's what would have happened if I had continued with the marathon that Fox was going for. So, day 4, which would have been on Sunday the 21st, which would have been Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers Age of Ultron, which I've heard is not that great, Ant-Man, what the hell? Captain America? What? Oh right, Captain America Civil War, which I've heard is actually a good one, and I'm not a big fan of the Cap, to be completely honest. Iron Man and Thor, I quite like, but I'm not a big fan of the Hulk and the Cap, to be completely honest. And then after Civil War, it would have been Doctor Strange. So yeah, that would have been a bit much, a bit too much to handle, really. Day 4, which would have been Monday the 22nd. Thor 3 Ragnarok, which I've heard is pretty funny. There's a few scenes in that I actually like. I've not seen them all, but I have seen clips here and there, and there is a scene in it which I quite love. It's hilarious. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who's not seen it, but I'm assuming everyone has seen it at this point. But just in case, I won't say what it is, but it's pretty funny from what I've seen. After that would have been Spider-Man Homecoming, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and Black Panther, which I'll be completely honest, Black Panther I don't really want to see at all, because a bunch of my classmates, if you're watching this, because I know a few of my classmates are actually subscribed to me. If you're watching this, I have a bone to pick with you guys. Basically, I don't want to see Black Panther at all now, because at the early start of the college year, basically my college mates were just doing the Wakanda Forever just all the time, like at the most awkward time possible, and because of that, I don't want to see Black Panther at all. Like, not even once. And this was before, it just ruined the movie for me, just because I got sick of hearing that, and I was pretty salty about it when I heard it in Infinity War as well, so yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks for that, guys. You ruined the movie for me before I even knew it existed. Thanks a lot. If you guys hadn't have done the whole Wakanda Forever thing all the time, I might have actually went and seen it, and I might have actually enjoyed it if it wasn't for you guys. So, bit salty about that. Got a bit of a bone to pick. But anyway, taking care of that. So yeah, if they hadn't done that, I might have actually enjoyed Black Panther, to be honest. After that, on day 5, which would have been Tuesday the 23rd, would have been the Avengers Infinity War, which I did actually watch yesterday, actually. I watched with my housemates, the Flash Master, who will be appearing as a court partner in a upcoming series, which I don't want to say anything about just yet. Like, it's currently it's in production, but it's too early to say anything. But we are looking forward to releasing it eventually. So we've seen Infinity War, and I'll admit it's quite good. I loved Infinity War. After that, on day 6 would have been Wednesday the 24th. Would have been Ant-Man and the Wasp. Then on the final day of the marathon, which would have been Thursday the 25th, would have been Captain Marvel, which unfortunately we would have had to watch since it doesn't come out yet on DVD, so it makes things a bit awkward. So unfortunately, we'd have to watch an online version of that, unfortunately. But, yeah, that would have been the last day. And then, just going to see Endgame on Friday, this Friday coming. Okay, so I'm all caught up now. I've skipped a lot of the movies. Basically, right now, I'm more intrigued in the Avengers movies. I don't care about the solo character movies. I mean, Iron Man 1 and Thor 1 were good, but didn't like the Hulk, didn't like Captain America, to be completely honest. I do prefer the Avenger movies overall. Guardians of the Galaxy looked interesting, and that's one that I definitely, like, the first, like, Guardians of the Galaxies, I definitely want to go and see. I want to see, actually. Those have been the only exceptions. Well, basically, I've skipped over all of the solo character stories just because, you know, I don't have the time. And again, I was neglecting responsibilities. I was an overall mess. And it would have jeopardized, I think it would have jeopardized my overall well-being if I continued. So basically, to save myself some time and still get stuff to do, because I still had stuff that I wanted to do, you know, stuff I want to do, you know, my own spare time. I want to do stuff for YouTube and such. So I basically skipped over all of the solo character movies and went straight for the Avengers. So basically, I've caught up with what's it called now? Infinity War, which was the main one I wanted to see before Endgame. So I mean, there might be a few things that I don't understand because I missed the solo character ones, but ultimately, I think I'm caught up enough to enjoy Endgame. And eventually, I may go back to some of the solo character ones, but in my own time, like not in a massive marathon. Whenever I feel the need, basically in my own time. When I actually have the time for it, I might go back to some of the solo characters. Like, I don't know, the Ant-Man ones might be good. Black Panther eventually, if I ever get over the whole we're gone forever thing. I'm still mad about that, by the way. If you guys are still watching, I'm still mad. I've got a serious bone to pick with you guys. But yeah, I might eventually go back to them. Movies that I particularly want to see eventually when I go back to it would be, I'd say, probably Captain America 3, Civil War, Ragnarok, which is 4-3, and then the 2 Guardians of the Galaxies. Other than that, that's all I want to see, because I don't really want to see Age of Ultron, because I've heard that's pretty crap, to be honest. But yeah, 4-3, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Civil War are the only movies I want to actually go back eventually to check out. But I think I'm caught up enough to enjoy Endgame to a degree. So anyway, that's gonna about do it for this video, guys. I just want to give you a quick little update on what's been going on for the last week or so. How crazy it's been, how hectic it's been, how dysfunctional I've been as a result. So next week things will be going back to normal. I can focus on my studies, I can focus on work placement, I can focus on everything that I need to, you know, to get by, and I can still enjoy Endgame on Friday. So yeah. But yeah, this video is a prime example of why I can't get content out every week. Like, I would like to get an update vlog out every week, but unfortunately, because of stuff like this, it's not always possible. And that's why I want to get this video out, to explain why I can't get content out every single time. I just want you guys to understand. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a better idea now of what things are like for me in regards to content and stuff. I hope you have a better understanding. If you are new here and you want to keep up with me and my shenanigans and keep up with the next Let's Play eventually, then feel free to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys in the next update vlog. Hopefully I can have a bit more progress in Sonic out by then. Hopefully. But that's going to do it for now, and I will see you guys in the next update vlog. Until then, have a good day, guys. Have a good day.